Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Sylvie, and welcome to the stream. Okay. Things all set up. Okay. There we go. But yes, hello, everyone. And I am back with more Trails in the Sky. So, last stream was that we left off with doing a bunch of side quests and progresses the story by going through the Perzel farm, where we just helped them out with some extermination, but we didn't really exterminate them, we just let them off. And then did more side quests, and then the very last thing I remember is that doing that monster chest at the very end. But I finally did it. And then I did get some open up a new stop for Estelle, which is really, really good. So, oops, excuse me. I was munching on some snacks. But yeah. But today we're gonna be continuing on with Trails in the Sky. And we're just gonna go ahead and start continuing on with the story. Yes. Continue. Hello, Last Night. Hello. Okay. I do remember that we do need to go to the mayor's house. I think. Or he's in the hotel? Check if he's in the hotel. Talk? You can also rest here. Rest and recover. We could also trade. Oh, so... No, I don't want to pay money. Okay. So we need to go find the mayor. Where is the mayor's house? What's this place? Nope. Mayor's residence. Oh, so this is where it is. Okay. Let me just check with everything. Items, options, files. That's not where I want to go. Okay, so I've done everything. Okay. It's inside. Do you think the mayor's even in today? Being as busy as he is, I'm sure there's pretty good chance that he's out. Well, bless my soul, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. I'm Mayor Claus. I hope we're not disturbing you, sir, but we come on behalf of the Bracer Guild about a job you requested. Yes, I heard from the guild that the two of you will be coming. So you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you? Well, we're trying to at least. I'm very sorry about my dad running on his promise like that. There's no need for apologies. Knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work like this. Anyway, with Lita and my wife out and about, I'd like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? In truth, I don't think you'll find this request particularly difficult. And it's for that reason I think that asking the guild to do this job may have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get away from my work and I had to break down and ask the guild for help. We were informed that this job involves the transport of a certain something, but what is it exactly that you would like us to carry and where? I would like you to pick up a septium crystal from the Malga mine and deliver it here. When you say septium, do you mean like sepith that we often come across? Accurately speaking, sepith is fragmented septium, which is too small to be used as precious stones. Therefore, this sepith is refined and processed into quartz, which can be installed into ordnance. So that's the difference, huh? I think I've got a better grasp on things now. We've actually been able to obtain a certain kind of septium called Esmalus from the Malga mine since the olden days. However, since a large piece of this crystal was recently discovered, I've asked the mine chief to hold on to it until someone can pick it up. So you like to pick up this crystal from the mine chief and bring it here, is that correct? Precisely. What do you think? Is this something you think you can handle? The transport of a precious gem. It'll be nice to change from fighting monsters. Should keep us on our toes, too. Alright, we'll do it. I appreciate your willingness to help. Please take this with you. Ooh, there were... If you show that to one of the workers, they should let you into the mine. Good luck. Okay. Oh, hello, Apaches. Hello, welcome. Okay. So to the chief. The mine is the north of Roland at the end of Malga Trail. Should be too far for a walk. Okay, so I've been there. Let's head to the mine. What is this game about? I don't really know myself. I'm playing this blind, so I don't really know about the story of the game. But as of right now, what we've been through is that we've been introduced to two characters named Estelle and Joshua, who recently just joined the Bracer Guild and are currently doing their father's work, since he left on to do important business. And from what I could tell is that this is the game mechanism. It is turn-based, and then you can make a party up to 4, but you start out with 2 characters only. but you'll eventually learn, meet new characters, and they'll eventually learn about them. You like Warhammer? I never heard of Warhammer, so I don't know what that game is about. Uh-oh.
Good to go.
Just attack. It's a tabletop game with miniatures, and a multiple miniatures, S&D, and multiple games, and 300 plus books. Oh, okay. Actually, I haven't played any tabletop down games. We'll do this one. It's very popular. Oh, okay. I think I may have heard of Warhammer. Is it like one of those... Ooh, oh, no, I don't want to fight that. Oh, I didn't mean to go through there. And Joshua's gonna die. So we're just gonna go and run. You never heard of Space Marines? No, never heard of it. Oh, here's the mines. Okay. Wanna learn about the lore? Yeah, sure. Okay. Start the mine. This is the entrance to the Moggle mine. If you're not here on business, then I'll have to ask you to leave. Believe it or not, we are here on business. Roland's Mayor Claus has asked that we come here and pick up a certain septium crystal. Stell shows Landon the mayor's referral. Oh, hello, Cisaurus. Hi. Well, hopefully I said your username correctly, but hello, welcome. Well, alright then, if you got a referral from the mayor, then that's a different story. I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speaking with the boss directly? I'm supposed to stand watch out here. Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? We're actually here to see the mine chief. That mine chief you're talking about is actually our boss, Mr. Gaton. He manages the mine and all of its its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a septium lode more than eating 3 meals a day. I'm fairly sure he's working down in the lower tunnels today. Thanks for the tip. We'll go see if we can locate him. So, we're here. There's a cart here. Check it out, it's a minecart. Do you think it's powered by orbments too? Looks that way to me. How about we get in and see where it takes us? Ride minecart. Let's see where it goes. Ooh. Okay. That him? Great ideas. What are you kids doing down here? Are you friends with someone who works here in the mine? Not exactly. We've come to see the mine chief at the request of the mayor. Oh, so you're here about the crystal, are you? Well, if you're looking for the boss, you should be in the tunnels below. If you use the elevator at the end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine, you can get down there. The end of the tracks on the opposite side of the mine? When you were riding in the minecart, you noticed a place along the way where the tracks diverges, right? If you follow that other line, you'll reach the elevator. In order to get there, you'll have to go back to where you came from and flip the lever to activate the track switch. Oh, thanks for the tip. Okay, so we have to backtrack. And then flip the switch. And then ride it. This is the elevator we're supposed to use to reach the lower tunnels, right? Why doesn't it work? Let me have a look. There's orbital energy running through it, but it appears to be mechanically locked. Maybe we should go back and ask that miner about it. Okay. So we have to go ride the cart again and then some... Oh, hello, oiled up cakes. Howdy, howdy. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Flip the switch. Ride the cart and let's talk to Miles again. What's that you say? The elevator wouldn't work? Ah, I see what the problem is. You need the key to activate it. But since you don't have one of your own, I'll help you out by lending you mine. Much appreciated. Once our business here is finished, we'll make sure to return. Thank you for the key. Now we have to go backtrack again. Lo, how are you? Enjoying the game? Yes, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good. Doing good as well. Yeah, I am enjoying the game. This is my first JRPG game I'm playing, so I'm kind of excited. But so far, I'm really, really enjoying it. Let's ride this elevator. Estelle, try using that key we just borrowed. We should be able to get the elevator working this time. Estelle used the elevator key. It looks like we can use the elevator now. How about we head down into the lower tunnels? Use the elevator. Early first ever, that's amazing. Yep. My first ever JRPG game. Okay, I think let's go here. See if there's anything interesting. Got him. Miner and tree. Eek, you scared me there for a second. So you're looking for the mine chief, are you? I'm sure he's somewhere across the bridge. Okay. So, across the bridge. Oh, no. Oh, we just crossed the bridge. Ooh! Yes. Finally, another one. So we have one in the mines. That's good. That's good. But, oops, I didn't mean to do that. But, oh, seriously, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Okay. Let's go here. There's two. One in the mine chief. You said you're looking for the mine chief. He was here a moment ago. But the reason why we've been able to work like we have is due to the grace of the goddess herself. We best remember to give thanks. I wonder who's the goddess. This one? Are you the chief? He looks like the chief. Heaven and earth, what are two kids like you doing down here in the mine? You're the mine chief, right? Boy, am I glad to see you. We've been searching all over this dank place for you. We're with the Bracer Guild, and we come today on behalf of Mayor Claus. And over there. I see. So you kids are bracers, are you? That's quite a feat for being so young. It's not that big of a deal. By the way, you're supposed to have some sort of crystal for us, right? Alright, give me a second. This little baby is something you don't see every day, which is why I've been keeping it as close to myself as possible. The Mine Chief pulls a large green crystal from his breast pocket. Whoa. I've never seen a crystal this big before. It is impressive. There seems to be light swirling around inside too. It's one of the several types of septium specifically. It's the Amasa crystal which is endowed with the power of wind. For a gem of this size, you're looking at a hefty price tag. I'm talking about a small fortune here. Make absolutely sure that this gets to the mayor. Roger that. It's so beautiful. It feels like I'm carrying a little fairy in my hand. This is super fun. I don't trust Estelle with this. Check this out, Joshua. Oh, no, 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 no. That's nice and all, but how about you stop horsing around? If you drop it, we could be in some real trouble. Fine, you big killjoy. Estelle put the crystal away in her pocket. Well, I guess that's that. We'll get out of your hair now, Mr. Gato, but don't worry, we'll make sure this gets to the mayor. I'm counting on you, kids. Huh? What's the matter? It's odd. The airflow down here suddenly shifted. The airflow? This scent, it's... Ooh, there's an earthquake. Whoa! Ah! Oh, turning around. To look away for a bit. Is it over? Was that an earthquake just now? No, it seems that there's been a cave-in somewhere within the mine. I wonder if one of the miners hit a patch of loose ground. I better check out the extent of the damage. Look out, Estelle. What? Oh, there's monsters. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, so now we have to protect the Mine Chief. Oh no. Okay. So, like, never played any Final Fantasy? No, I never played any of the Final Fantasy game. Okay, so the lore about the Space Marines. Okay, so there is a guy named the Emperor, and he had 20 sons. 2 of them got removed from the records, and one of his sons, called Lorgar, was really into religion, so the Emperor destroyed all his churches, and Lorgar told one of his brothers, called Forest, to betray their father, and a few of his sons joined forces, not all of them willing though, like Mortorion and Magnus, the Red, the lore. The lore is hard to explain. Okay. Reading that is kind of hard because there's no period, but oh, okay. I guess like the lore is like pretty big for the Space Marines. Okay, let's see. Let's use an art. Killer Crab. Those are things we're fighting. Let's use our art. So we have to defend these off and make sure that these and the Mine Chief is safe. Okay, Mine Chief, yes, walk away. Oh, I almost could have one-shot it too. I don't really need to use my... Oh yeah, let's kill this one. Oh, and then we'll use this one. Ooh, 25 kill, that's good. Yeah. Oh yeah, Warhammer lore is 20 plus years old. It's very extensive, but very fascinating if you are more into horror. Oh, it's a horror. Oh, I'm not a big fan of horror. I get very scared. So.
All right, we're good to go.
Ooh, that's a lot. Warhammer lore is insane. Ooh, okay. Why are there? Do you usually have problems with monsters like this? No, this is the first time we've ever had anything like this happen down here. Monsters have a predisposition which attracts them to the glow of Septium. So we had a lot of them wander into the mine in the past, but judging from the situation, it may be that recent cave-in opened up hole connected to a den of monsters. Did you say a den of monsters? It's not inconceivable. But this is no time to be standing around thinking about it. I've got to get the other workers out of here. If that's the case, then how about letting us help you out? You're kidding, right? Monster extermination is right up our alley, and besides, every minute counts. You're right. Some extra help oh my god, would be so much appreciated. So, how many miners are we looking in at all? In all. There should only be 4 others working here in the lower tunnels. Got it. Now let's go find them. Sorry about all this. All right, take these and use them if you need to. Tear bomb. Hey. Well, it's not like scary horror. It's more like Game of Thrones, if you heard of that. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's go find the workers. I do know that there's one up here. Oh, adios, who art in heaven, extend to us thy saving hand. Hey, idiot! If you got time to pray to the goddess, then how about helping me take care of these creatures? Alrighty. Here we are. Ooh. E. $141. Uh-oh. So get 10 healing. I should attack this guy. Yes. I'll try to get some healing, and then I think I could just attack them. Okay. Like, makes any sense. Cool. Okay. Is everyone alright? We are now, thanks to you kids. This must also be the divine work of Ay Dios. Oh, so that's the goddess's name. What a religious nut. If this was really the work of the goddess, then she wouldn't have allowed us to get into this mess in the first place. it's because of unbelievers like you that unfortunate accidents like this happen. How about you try and say that again, buddy? Is this really the time or place for that kind of nonsense? Now get out of here. Right away, boss. You be careful too, boss. What would be your favorite genre of game? Ooh, that's hard. Because I like different types of games. I do like RPG games. I do like rhythm games as well. I also like cozy games, like it's very relaxing. And I also like puzzles. I like to solve puzzles too. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
That's that then.
Ah. Called for backup. There's backup? What the heck? Run. Let me heal the chief if it could heal. Same puzzles are great, like Portal and the blueprints. Okay. Wait. Oh, don't come any closer. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm all muscle, so I wouldn't make a tasty meal. Me too. I'm not delicious either. All this flab would be terrible for a monster's health. Whoa, here they are. Oh, it did heal. Oh, thank God.
Come on.
Eee. You might like Botany Manor. It's a mix of cozy and puzzles. Ooh, okay. I'll definitely have to check that out. I missed. Oh, I did need to heal Joshua too. Mine Chief, don't come any closer. Okay, Art. I have to heal Joshua. Or else he will die. I don't want him to. Uh-oh. Yes, Mine Chief, move. I should take care of that one. Perfect.
to go.
Yay! Okay, you're safe now, guys. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh man, for a minute there, I thought I'd never be able to sit down for another meal again. This is no time to feel relief. We need to evacuate this place. Any more lollygagging and you're going to be sitting in the belly of those monsters. Yes, boss. Wait for me. Let's just heal, just in case. You may never know. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay. Any place here? Okay, that's it. There's attack. We're just gonna run. Ah! Things weren't supposed to go like this. I don't want to die. I haven't even had a girlfriend yet. Help! What? We still got another one down here? We better hurry and rescue him. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, it's 3. Okay, I thought it was like 1 and then each one of them has like 3. Let's boost our morale up.
Come on.
Which is good. I don't know why I'm boosting the Mind Chief either, too. Eee. Nice. Feels like the healer does more damage than Joshua, lol. Yeah. That's how it seems like at first.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh man, you kids saved my skin. Don't worry, you're safe now. The handful of monsters are no match for the likes of a bracer. Did you say bracers? What are you doing in a place like this? By the shoot on my boots, you're the new recruit from yesterday. Why on earth are you digging down here in the lower tunnels? I was hoping to get a glimpse of how all you veteran miners work down here. Yeah, that's it. When suddenly the wall collapsed and a flood of monsters came in from the other side. So, we got ourselves a veritable nest of monsters now, huh? It looks like you guessed right, kid. So it seems. The area up ahead is dangerous. It's swarming with monsters. Anyway, I'm out of here. Would you look at him run? He must have been scared. I bet. Okay. That's everybody in the rooms. Bedrock is still unstable. There he does look like that safety there. Alright, let's turn back. Okay. So that is steel. Okay. What is here? Oh, the elevator. I think that's everybody. Did we find everybody? Yes, that should be everyone. Alright, then let's get out of here ourselves. Are you alright, boss? I'm sure glad you're safe. You can thank these kids for that. By the way, is everyone accounted for? Yep, everyone's here. Well, except for the new guy who took off like a bat out of hell. The poor guy must have wet himself scared. I see. Well, I hope he doesn't give up on being a miner after this. Anyway, there's a high possibility that there are monsters still in the lower tunnels. Until we confirm that it's safe, I don't want anyone using the elevator. You hear me? Ooh. That was a huge miscalculation on my part. I never expected monsters to surface or bracers to show up. I guess I just have to report the truth about everything that happened. Ooh. I'll apologize for getting you involved in more than your fair share of work today. I'll get in touch with the guild a little later and make sure you two are compensated fairly. Don't sweat it. We just did what anyone would have done in our position. And besides, it's all part of our training to become full-fledged bracers. By the way, what do you intend to do about the lower tunnels? I don't know, but we'll figure out some way to deal with it. There's always the option of sealing off the monster den with some explosives. As a heads up, I may ask the guild for help if we run into any other serious trouble. Sure, you can count on us. And we'll make sure this crystal gets to the mayor as intended. You did make sure that you didn't drop it, right, Estelle? How rude, I'm not that careless. Look, it's right. You didn't. You lost it? Psych, I've got it right here. Let's go make that delivery, shall we? You are unbelievable. Young lady, those are the kind of words that give an old man like me a heart attack. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna lower down my... lowered it a bit. It's kind of loud for me, so... The miner dude? Oh no, the miner in training ran off. Never mind. Okay. Let's head back to the mayor. Oops, I didn't mean to come here. Oh well. Might as well, right? Hmm. E.
That's that then. Let's move out.
And that's the wrong way. Oh. Ah, nope. Get out of here. Oh, made it back safely. Let's head to the mayor's house. Oh, it's right there. What the heck? What am I doing? I see. I would never imagine that the clock tower has such an anecdote to go with it. I'm totally blown away after hearing that. With war, it's easy to speak of tragedy, but I think what's important is the strength to overcome the pain and establish peace. Well, who do we have here? We've come to deliver the object you requested. Did we catch you in the middle of something? Oh, Estelle and Joshua, you're in no trouble at all. In fact, you come at a good time. Let me introduce you to my guest. This is Josetta. She's a student at the Janus Royal Academy. The Janus Royal Academy? I've heard of it before. It's a boarding school for higher education in the Rouen region, right? Yes, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Josetta Har. I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you, Josetta. You can call me Joshua. The two of them are actually bracers. I had asked them to do a personal job for me. Bracers? You mean the proud knights of freedom who love peace above all else and do not succumb to any power? This is such an amazing moment, inspiring moment. I never thought I'd run into any real bracers. The inspiring part sounds a little much. By the way, is it alright if I just call you Josetta? Yes, please do. So why did you come to Roland? Are you a friend of the mayor's? No, today is actually the first time we've ever met. I'm researching the important cultural assets of each region as a part of my independent studies. And although I thought he might be busy, I've been lucky enough to get an audience with the mayor. You're really serious about your studies, aren't you? Maybe we're intruding a bit? Huh? No, I've already asked the mayor enough questions. Instead, maybe it is I who am in the way. Don't be silly, it's not like that at all. Estelle, this is a great opportunity, so how about showing her what you've brought with you? Sure, hold on a second. Oh my word, that's septium, right? What a wonderful glow it gives off. Yes, and its size is impressive too. This is indeed a gift worthy of expressing the appreciation of all Roland citizens. A gift? Worthy expressing our appreciation? I see, so this is a gift for the Queen's anniversary. You're sharp, Joshua. I intend to send an engraved orbit using this to the Queen, as a token of Roland citizens' appreciation to Her Majesty, who will be turning 60 years old. So it's a present for the Queen. How delightful. We, as citizens of the world, owe Her Majesty a great debt for all she has done for us. In fact, the reason why we can use an airliner with such ease is because of the support of the royal family. I've even heard that the Bracer Guild in Liberl has received support from the royal family. We do owe her a great debt of gratitude. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And can you believe it, Joshua? We carried a present for the Queen with these very hands. And what's more, you ran around with those hands like a wild maniac. You weren't supposed to tell anyone. I wouldn't have imagined anything else from you, Estelle. You guys. Here you go, Mayor Claus. It has been faithfully delivered. Thank you very much. And as a matter of precaution, okay, you'll be safe in there. Now, all that's left is to have Medler's Orbital Factory finish up the engraving on its orbit. I can't wait to see what it'll look like when it's done. Don't hog it all to yourself when you do. Let me see it when it's finished, okay? It's too bad I won't be here to see it for myself. But today I was lucky enough to speak with the mayor and see something as beautiful as that. How shall I ever thank you? Don't mention it, this is all part of my job as a mayor. Thank you for everything. But I think it's time for me to say goodbye. I think we should be going ourselves. Agreed. Have a nice day, Mayor Claus. Yourselves as well. So you're heading home tomorrow on the airline, are you? Yes, that's right. School's about to begin. I see. So you used your school vacation time to come here. That's too bad. We could have made great friends. Hope we can meet again sometime. There's nothing I would like more. Please have a wonderful day, Estelle, Joshua. What a nice girl. For looking like someone from a rich family, she wasn't snooty at all. Yeah. Joshua? Oh, could I be correct in assuming that she's your type? What? What are you talking about? You're blushing. I'm really surprised. I had no idea that you were into the rich girl type. We'll have to get some pickup lines ready for the next time you meet. Quit getting all excited about nothing. Especially when you have no idea what others are thinking. Huh? Just never mind. Anyway, let's report to the guild. The next job we're doing for Dad will be the last one. Oh, right. Alright, let's get pumped and knock this last one out. Hey. Let's report to the guild. Oop. Good work. It looks like you ran into a bit of trouble at the mine though, huh? Huh? How'd you know? I got a call from the mine. They said that they were incredibly grateful to the both of you. Now, how about you give me a report of what happened? Okay then, this is what happened. Yay! Very nice. It looks like you did much more than anyone was expecting it from you. Dealing with unexpected accidents is also part of our missions as bracers. I hope to see more great things from you in the future. You just leave that to us. Well, you don't have to worry about Estelle missing anything since her nose is always on in everything. Yeah, what he said. Hey, why are you saying that? I'm super nosy like that. Because you are. Your skills lie in being direct, nosy, and naive, right? Isn't that being a bit harsh, Joshua? Are you sure about that? Alright, that's enough, you two. Okay, this is the last of the jobs you'll be doing for Cassius. You heard of that liberal news, right? You'll be cooperating with them to get some coverage for a news story. Isn't that the name of the news magazine we bought the other day? What are the chances of that happening? When you say cooperating with them to get some coverage, just exactly what does that entail? It seems that they're looking for a skilled guide because they want to get some shots of a dangerous place. You'll need to ask the reporters directly for the details. The reporter and camera woman from the news service are staying at the Hotel Roland. Here's a referral from the guild. Alright, how about we get over to the hotel and talk to these people? Good idea. Let's go. Ooh. Hey, before we go, let's go check the bulletin board. Oh, it's the lost kitten. Looking for my lost kitten. Please meet me on the Cafe Terrace. Analyze highway monsters. If first monsters don't know the spot racers. Okay, so we have those two to do as well. So let's go ahead and oops. Ah. Let's see. What do I have? I just need to make sure everything's in place. I think I'm gonna switch this to Imped 2 for Estelle. And then memo. 32 and 6 losses. Oh, it keeps counts of how many losses you have. Ooh, okay. And also how many battles you have too. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the 2 side quests. It's only 2. Okay, so I do remember that this one is at the cafe. So is her? Ida. What am I ever to do? I hope those bracers will show up at sometime soon. Did I hear you say you're looking for a couple of bracers? Yes, that's right. Does this mean that you are they? It sure does. Even a handsome young man, too? That's right, myself included. Well, well, what a pleasant surprise this is. There certainly seem to be a lot of people with the name Bracer these days. Does this mean that you are brother and sister or something like that? You know, that's got to be it. When people have the same name, it usually means they're family. Well, I guess that's kind of how it is for us. Still, I think this lady has no idea what bracers are. She seems to have mistaken the word bracer for somebody's name. You can't be serious. May I ask what the two of you are whispering to each other about? It'll be a pain to explain all this to her, so let's just go along with what she says. I'll try. You seem to be troubled over something, ma'am. My goodness, for such a cute little dumpling, you catch on quick. Young boys are so considerate. Hey, are you really distressed, or are you just trying to flirt with someone who's way too young for you? Oh, that's right, I am. I'm so distressed. My little Ariel hasn't come home. I curiously dozed off here at the cafe and she vanished. And who is Ariel, exactly? My little kitten, she's so snuggly wuggly. Oh, and if I might add, it's not just her face that's so cute, it's her personality as well. What's the color of your kitten's fur? Let me think for a moment. Maybe it's like the color of the evening sun in autumn shining down upon a field of wheat? So it's tannish? I think she's just running around somewhere, so if you find her, please bring her back. Understood, we'll start by looking for her outdoors. If we find her, we'll come back and report to you. I'll be waiting right here for you. Good luck, Mr. and Miss Bracer. That's fun. Okay. Maybe he? I don't know. Oh, there's this guy. Hello, Paddington. After the war, what's this? No sign by the fence. Ah. Observation deck. What's wrong? Is there something on your mind? It's nothing really. How about we climb up to the observation deck? Sure, I guess. Maybe we can get a better view. Oh. I'll see it. Doesn't really give that much a view. Okay, let's go down. Now we're looking for a cat, a tannish cat. To be in a house? Well, we'll check out doors. Oh. Oh, there's the cat. Look! Joshua, is that cat? It looks like the one that lady was looking for. I'm certain that's the one. We better hurry and catch it. So it ran off. Now, where did it go? Oh. Look, it's that cat again. Get back here. This is just like back at the Purcell farm. Seems like we're doing a lot of chasing these days. We sure are. There's that cat again. Estelle, wait a minute. Maybe that cat is trying to... Oh no, it's getting away! It went toward the chapel. Let's hurry and catch it. Here we go again. There's nowhere left to run, little kitten. It's time to be caught. Uh-oh. Be a good kitty and surrender. Stay right there like that and... Estelle, don't corner her like that. What do you intend to tell her owner if she takes a dive off the terrace? I know that, but it's not like there's any other way to catch her. Come here, Errol. That's right. This way. I'm sorry the big bad Estelle scared you like that. Jerk. Come on, let's go back and see your owner. Oh! That's a good girl, Arrow. Alright, let's go. Your owner's waiting for you. And that's pretty much everything that happened. I'm pretty sure that Ariel was on her way back to see you from the beginning. Each time we saw her, she had been walking toward the cafe. Now that you mention it, that does seem like what happened. There's a chance that because of us, she ended up coming back this late. Oh, don't be silly. You two brought her back safe and sound. I'm really grateful to the both of you. But especially you, Mr. Bracer. You are just the cat's meow. I'll take that as a compliment. You're blushing, Joshua. I'd sure like to put a collar on you, then you'd be perfect. Oh god. I apologize, but we're going to need to get back and report to the guild. Have a nice day. See you later. Oh yes, I hope to be seeing a lot more of Mr. Bracer. Yay! We did it! Okay. Then the other one that we had was that there was a monster. Ooh, before we do, let me go heal. And we'll fight this too.
That's that then. Let's move.
I thought I was low level. I mean, not low level, that was low on HP. For Joshua. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we have to go down this way. Yes, we just have to go south. This one where we'll be fighting some monsters. Oh, there's that monster. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It looks like an armored dino.
Let's do this.
But let's use our ult here. 168. This guy has 5. Oh! Ooh. Let's use our support.
Come on.
Yeah. We should do that. Okay, we'll move Joshua back. And then we'll quickly attack this guy. Because I do have my exclamation point. Ooh, this guy really heaty. What? Oh, wait, no. Use the Esprit.
Here I come.
Ooh, 189. See, can I use my art? Okay. I should take care of it. Yes! Ooh!
All right, we're good to go.
Yay! Lucky Fang. Yay! Did it! Okay, let's go back.
Piece of cake.
Okay. Now let's report. Eat. Oh, ooh. Yay! Okay. Finish that. Now let's head to the hotel. That's not where it is. In here? Nope. I don't think that's them. Wait, I need to talk to the man. I need to talk to the hotel. This guy. Top. There you go. Vern, I was wondering if I could ask you something. Is it true that the people from the magazine company are staying here? Well, you're certainly right about that. Do you have some business with them? Actually, we're here representing the guild to cooperate with them on getting a story. Really? Is that so? Then I regret to inform you that both of them are out at the moment. Oh, well, do you know where they went? That reporter follow said something about heading over to the bar. How about you try asking there? The bar, got it, thanks. We appreciate the help. The bar. Them. This guy? Oh. Unshaven man. Huh? Who are you kids supposed to be? Are you perhaps a reporter from the Liberal News? That's right, but how do you know that? I like getting the scoop on things, but I hate it when people try and pry into my life. What business do you have with me? We're here representing the Bracer Guild. We were told that you had requested an escort. Oh, so you finally come, have you? I've been waiting forever for you guys to show up. So, where's Cassie's Bright? Well, the thing is, he had another job come up, so he's not even in Roland. What? I came all the way here so I can get a story on this famous bracer. Crap, what a waste this trip turned out to be. I don't get why you're so disappointed, but there's no need to get your boxers in a bunch. We've got you covered. I guess I don't have much of a choice. You'll have to do. Wait, what did you just say? Don't get your boxers in a bunch? No, the "we've got you covered" part. What do you mean by that? It's just that Joshua said we're your representative bracers. Oh, and here's a referral. Hey, this has got to be some kind of bad joke. Are you trying to tell me that you little brats are bracers? But brats? Is that how you're supposed to address a lady? What do you mean, lady? There's nothing sexy about you in that outfit. If you don't like my assessment, then how about slipping into a skirt and acting like all the other girls your age? This clothing is specifically designed for those who wield a staff, and this looks like a skirt too. Are you blind? You're such a rude old man. Who are you calling an old man? I'm still in my 20s. Dang it. Getting back to business, sir. The fact is that we're dispatched by the guild. I'd be more than happy to introduce you to someone else, but I don't know when they'll be free. Ugh, I can't extend the deadline any longer. I guess I've got no other alternative. Alright, rejoice you kids. I'm going to leave this up to you. What a generous old man you are. Easy, Estelle. I'm Joshua, and this here is Estelle. And you are? I'm Neil Burns, ace reporter for the Liberal News. Though we won't be working long together, hope you'll do a good job. I'll be grateful when this is all over too. By the way, where is exactly that you want us to guide you to? The way I see it, you need a trusty guide because you're headed somewhere dangerous, right? Right, my destination is the Esmeralda's Tower. I'm sure you've heard of it before. Ah, that's it. Not only have we heard of it, but we were there on a job not that long ago. Well, this may just work out after all. So, what I really want you to do is guide us to the tower roof. I want to get a picture for the magazine. Well, aren't you the thrill seeker? By us, do you mean that someone else is coming along too? Yeah, I've got a camerawoman with me. She said something about her Orbital camera not working right, so she took off to the Orbital factory. But she should have been back by now. If you're in a hurry, then wouldn't it be a good idea to head over there now? No doubt you're going to take off to get your story once you meet up with your partner, right? Yeah, that's true. Alright then, let's head straight to the tower once we pick up my partner from the Orbital factory. Ooh. Oh, hello, Hainu. Hello. Hope gaming's going well. Yes, it is going well. I'm making some progress, but how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Wait, anything but that? I'll do anything else. Just please give me back my camera. It's worth more to me than my life. This is a problem. What should I do about this, Dad? You're the one who took the job, so you're the one who has to deal with it. What's all this fuss about? Could this person be... That's her, alright. Hey, Dorothy, how long are you going to keep me waiting? Neil, you came just at the right time. Please help me out here. What did you do this time? You didn't waste all your money, so now you don't have enough for repairs, did you? That's amazing. How did you guess? Are you like a clairvoyant or something? That's good. We're just chilling over here. Was a pretty good Saturday. That's good. Oh, hello, Zombie Plays. Hello. Welcome, welcome. When you do the same thing that many times, even an idiot would know what's going on. Do you know this person? I'm sorry to ask this, but can I get you to pay the repair costs? Fine, but I'll need you to write it off as business expense. How much? Let's see. The decorative clock and the repairs together are 2,000 mira. Hold on. I can understand the repairs, but what's the deal with the decorative clock? Well, I was looking around the store while he was doing the repairs and I saw a pretty clock, and when I picked it up, it broke. But I'm glad we can write it off as business expense. How wonderful is that? That kind of amount's not going to be covered. Crap, it looks like I'm going to have to pay out of my own pocket and get my money back later. Here's your 2000 Mira. And this is your receipt. This is unbelievably awkward combination if I've ever seen one. No doubt about that. But the fact that he'll pay out of his pocket for someone means he's probably pretty nice to work under. Sorry to keep you waiting, kids. Had to take care of a little trouble. Who are these kids, Neil? They're the bracers who will be acting as our escorts and guides. They'll be taking the place of Cassius Bright, with whom we'd originally made arrangements. These young kids are? I'm Estelle, it's nice to meet you. And I'm Joshua. So it's Stella and Joshua, is it? You may be young, but you seem reliable. I'm Dorothy Hyde. I'm the new camerawoman for the Liberal News. At the moment, I'm training under Neil. I get stuck babysitting this blockhead of a girl. God dang, editor-in-chief. Relax, relax. Something good will come out of all of this soon enough. You're the one to talk. Never mind, just forget it. Now that we got everyone together, how about we go and get our story? Our destination is the Esmalus Tower, right? Alright, let's go. Right on. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we're traveling as a party of 4. Whee! This is a big group. Thank you, Joshua. No. And I have to protect all 4 of them. I have to protect these 2 too. I'm gonna run. Because I don't want to fight too much. Let me go this way. Oh, no, this way. This way? Ah! Surprise attack. Here it is. This is where we were at the beginning. Whoa, this tower is really tall. I wonder how many floors it has. The last time we were here, we only made it as far as the 2nd floor. But judging from the scale, I'd say it has about 5 or 6. There should be 5, at least that's what it said in a book at home. It was investigated some time ago, but it looks like it was abandoned after that. That reminds me, seems like there are a number of other towers like this in Lidborough. That's correct. There are towers similar to this one in the Bose, Ron, and Zist regions. They all seem to have been built around the time that the Liberal Kingdom was founded. Is that so? I think I'm starting to feel the history already. My job this time is to uncover the truth about them. Dorothy, give me a few long-angle shots of this place. Sure. Here we go. Amazing. Is a photographer's personality supposed to change by taking a camera in their hands like that? She certainly looks like a pro. And she's sleeping. Ow. That really hurts, Neil. This happens every time you try to take a picture like that. Quit trying to act professional and just get me a shot using your usual style. I guess I shouldn't try to tone down my style just to look good. Well, I guess I'll have to do it in my own way. Oh, looking good, looking good. Now that's what I call sexy and cute. Here we go, say cheese! I don't get it. Why is she doing that when she's not taking photos of a person? Somehow seems natural for her. She says that she can see the expression of the cereal whatever that's supposed to mean. And believe it or not, she takes some pretty breathtaking photos acting all ridiculous like that. I guess it could be considered a type of genius, the kind that's borderline insane though. Whoa, people are sure never what they seem to be. Okay, I'm all done here. Alright then, let's get inside. We're headed for the roof. I'm counting on you two greenhorns. You just leave it to us. We won't let any monsters lay a single paw on you. Please make sure to keep close behind us. To keep close. Interesting. Hey, if that's how you take photos and make them look good, that's great. Okay, so I do have to be careful. And this is the second floor. Just making sure. Because I do. Oh! What did I run into? Those look nasty. We're gonna run. Okay, if I go left. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Preemptive attack. I don't want to get in too much fights because I have a feeling that this area doesn't have a little. This is the first floor. Okay, so that's where we were just there. Then we go this way. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think I would just run around in circles. Let's go here. Okay, here's our third floor. Ah! Oh, there's the chair. Mom, I can't get to it though. Okay, there's the bridge. I can't get through there either. So we go this way. And then the bridge. There's another bridge. There's that. Oh, whoa. Your bomb, nice. Whoa! What is that little creature thing? AP heal. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I mean when I want to avoid battle. Okay. Anything here? No. I think that's all of the third floor. Okay, so this is the fourth floor. Let's see. Continue. No! I don't like this at all. Knitted shoes. Oh my goodness. My stealth gonna die. swear I was. Okay. Oh, that's where I was earlier. Where's this place? Yeah, that's the third floor. I feel like that takes me to the 5th floor here. It's the bridge. Ay ay ay.
I'm sorry.
Oops. Hmm. Okay. Oops, I hit my mic. Sorry about that. Okay, let's grab it. Reviving. Oh, I don't have a reviving bomb. Oh, I don't. Oof. Okay, hold on. Ah, this is when you need to be really well equipped. Okay, that's the 5th floor. That was right. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, but I really do need to go to the store. I keep running into these monsters. I don't really like that.
Not now. Not now. Not now.
I don't have any reviving pumps too, so I just need to go back and buy some. Now that's the 5th floor. What am I doing here? Because I think there's chest. Why do these monsters keep coming? All I want to do is go back and buy some stuff. I do need to buy some reviving bombs though. There's so many monsters here. Oh my god. Oh, what I can do is that... Here, let me save so I don't lose my progress. And then, I think... I forgot there's the autosave feature, but it didn't save to the city. And then these monsters are also really high level too. Can't really one-shot them. Ay. Monsters everywhere, the aggro in those kinds of games is quite hardcore. Yeah. Which I don't really like. Like, I would defeat the monsters if I could, like, one-shot them. But I also have to consider, like, the EP, the HP, and also that, there's, like, no, like, little recovery point that you could, like, go to. Which I wish there was. What the heck? Oh, okay. So that's the first floor. There's no monsters here on the first floor, so... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go... Oop. I'm gonna quickly... go back, because if they have, like, a little, like, recovery point right here, that'd be great. But it doesn't, which I don't really like. Let me just make sure. Yeah, there's none. So... just gonna quickly go back. I think I'm also gonna buy some items too, like the reviving balm, so that way in case that if one of my characters dies, I can just revive them here. And this is on like the easiest difficulty too that I'm at, which is normal. And then I just have to be careful of monsters too. And then, of course, if you just travel in a group of 4. It wouldn't be funny if there was only one on the top, yeah. No other choice other than prepare yourself in advance. Yeah, that is true. So, I should kind of expected that, so... Okay. Let's quickly heal, and then I'm gonna go to the shop and buy some stuff. That's not where I go. I just came back. Okay. Because right here is, like, the only, like, EP space where you can actually recover. I think the hotel does allow you to recover, but you have to, like, pay, which I don't want to. Okay, let's go to the... not this. Right here. And then... oops, not talk. I want to shop. Buy. I'm good on food. So let's buy some reviving bombs. We'll buy 5 of these. And I think I should be okay. I do have enough food and I do have a healer. I think we'll be good. And I think... let's see. Let's modify and trade. Do I have enough for a slot? No, I don't have enough of those. Same thing with Joshua. And then there is this shop. Let's see what he has. Buy pile rod. Then we have the kunai, leather vest, armor vest, leather boots, spikes, silver earrings. Doesn't really do that much. I guess we'll buy a pile rod and then the kunai and then we'll buy, because I don't want to spend too much money. I should buy 2 of these. I'm just buying the ones that have like good stats, and then I'll just buy 2 of these. Okay, I spent a bunch of money, and I should probably start saving it, but I do need it. Ah! Oh, hello, Vintordi. Hello, any sibling. Hello, hi. hello. Okay. Spikes. Ooh. It's good. New equipment really helps in trails. Yeah. I guess we'll do this. We'll have to still equip all those. Okay. Kunai, we'll have this. We'll have armor vest. Ooh, the knitted shoes does it better. Oh, okay. What about... Oh, so... I'm a bit late, but the model looks wonderful. Big congrats with the model debut. Oh, thank you. It's never too late. But hi. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're just gonna run. We're gonna save as much as we can. I don't want to fight too much. Yes. Wee. Straight. Left. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think I'm ready for now, for this little thing. Okay. So there's usually no monsters here. We'll just go straight. I was on the 4th floor. That's where I was exploring. No, not this way. Eesh. No. Oops. Oh wait, that is a wall. I thought there was a door there. Like the pathway to it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so 3rd floor. No, not this way. This way. Get this guy out of here. Oh, we'll just run to it and then we'll just run. Wait, honestly, I kind of want to see how much we do. 81? Not bad. And then... 117. That's with a crit, though.
We're good to go.
Yeah. I'm scared of that thing. There's 3 of them. I don't want to. Okay, here's the fourth. Okay, there was a chest that I do want to get. Not that one, though. It's a different one. Nope. This way? Who encountered? No. Find Tear Bomb. Oh, I found another one, but okay. Wasn't where there were this many trails game. First I heard of this JRPG series. Oh yeah, it's alright. I heard that it is a lot. Yeah. Oh, but hello, Tarnish Akito. Hello, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's move here. Okay. Think everything? There's that chest. And then I found a Tear Bomb chest over there. I think there's no pathway here. Ooh. We'll just run. Ah. Oh my goodness, I keep running into it. Ay, ay, ay. I think here. No, that's the third floor. I don't like these surprise attacks. Let's go to the 5th floor. See if there's anything. What's in here? Potluck in a shell. Ooh. Oh, what is it? A preemptive attack. Oh, I see a chest there. I think that takes me to the tower. I mean, the top. Oh no. Oh, it's just here. Oh. This way? This is confusing. I wonder how I get there. Like, I want to get to this chest, but I wonder how do I get there? Some kind of platform over there. Go down. Because I can't cross here. The only pathway is here. Through here. Let's encounter this real quick. And that just moves. And then if I go left, I mean right, that takes me to there. That's where I was. And then here. Can't go through here. Alright. I think I have to go through that little entrance where that was. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that's the 4th floor, yeah. Okay, I think I went through all of it. Okay. Let's just go and continue. Yeah. Okay. Here. Okay, here's the roof. Wow, it's bright out here. It looks like we finally made it to the rooftop. Would you look at the beautiful scenery? Now this is something else. It looks like we'll be able to get a better shot than I had originally anticipated. And that's the thing I was telling you about earlier. I wonder what that's supposed to be exactly. It looks like a giant Orb-operated cauldron if you ask me. According to my sources, it's some sort of ancient device. Although nobody seems to know what exactly it's used for. Hey Joshua, do you know something like this was up here? Joshua? It's no use hiding. I think it'll be wise to come out where we can see you. Huh? Please don't hurt me. I'll come out already. I'm coming out right now. Who's this guy? So somebody arrived before we did, huh? What a surprise that was. What a surprise that was. Nice find, Joshua. And you are? I apologize. Please forgive me. I'll give you every last mirror I have. Please spare my life. Look here, buddy. Please don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. You do recognize this emblem, don't you? Estelle showed the Manhur Guild out emblem. Wait, is that the Bracers Guild? So you're trying to tell me that you're Bracers? In the flesh. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua. And we're here as reporters from the Liberal News. Now, having these two provide our escort so we can get coverage on the tower. I'm relieved to hear that. Please just don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like that made me suspicious of you all. Like, who's talking? You seem like quite the suspicious fellow yourself. Do you mind telling us who you are exactly? I apologize for my belated introduction. My name is Alba, and I am an archaeologist. I came to investigate the tower in order to further my research of ancient civilizations. All alone? I'm surprised you made it here in one piece. Somewhat, but actually I've grown accustomed to investigating ruins like these. You see, I've got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be. Although this time I found myself in a bit of a pickle. You're one crazy scholar if you ask me. However, being an archaeologist would mean that you're familiar with the tower's origins, right? Well, more than the average person anyway. But since I have only just begun my investigation, there are still a lot of things I don't know myself. That's fine, but is there anything interesting you could tell us about this place? It'll be used for an article. Let's see. Has everyone heard of the Septarians before? I think Father Divine May said something about that before. You mean the 7 treasures endowed with power and bestowed upon the ancient by Adios, right? That's exactly what I'm referring to. It seems there are ancients ruled seems these ancients ruled the earths, seas, and skies using the power of these treasures. It has always been written that they were even able to unlock the secrets of time and life. Approximately 1200 years ago, when this ancient civilization was destroyed by a mysterious calamity, those Septarians were also lost. That is the legend also recorded in the scriptures of the Septian Church. But what does that have to do with this tower? A part of the legend states that one of the Septarians slumbers somewhere within Limber. Its name, the Aurelion. Aurelion. I don't know. The Aurelion, the word certainly has a strange ring to it. If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of Liberl. So I came out to investigate. Ah, what an inspiring story. It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for things of antiquity right here. This is splendid. I am overjoyed that there is someone else who understands the way I feel. So, did you find any of those clues you were looking for? I'm still working on that part. But if I can figure out how this device works, I might be onto something. I think it's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's a speculative one. From what you've told me, I'm sorry to say, it wouldn't fly as an article. I see, that's extremely disappointing to hear. I'm surprised myself, contrary to my expectations. You are serious about the articles you write. That's because I can't write articles based on uncertain news sources. We may run the occasional gossip column, but it's the policy of Liberal News to verify our information. That aside, let's get what we came here for, shall we? Dorothy, I want you to get several panorama shots of the Roland region. Everything else I'll leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and get me some good pictures. Understood. Your apprentice, Dorothy Hunt, is ready for action. First time playing this? First time playing this JRPG, or are you revisiting a fave of yours? This is my first time playing. And also, I have never played any JRPGs before, so... And as for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here? These two kids may look like a couple of brats, but they do a pretty fine job as escorts. Something about the way you said that makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment. If it's alright with you to have me along, then that's far more than I could ask for. Then I guess it's decided. How about we take a break until Dorothy finishes getting her shots? A lot of screenshots. Ooh. Oh, what got you into this as your first JRPG? Feels like it has its cult classic vibes versus, say, Final Fantasy. I did a bunch of research of like what JRPGs I wanted to play. But this one caught my eye. Like, as like the game mechanism was like, it was turn-based, which I really like. And I also heard that the story is good as well. But there are also other JRPGs I do want to play. I do want to try playing Persona. I do know I heard Persona was good. Yeah. Somehow this just like intrigues me. I just like watch a bunch of like YouTube videos of like, oh, what JRPGs I should play, and then one of the videos I watched recommended this. And I do know that it doesn't have like a really big following, as in like Persona and Final Fantasy, but they said that YouTubers did say that this was a really good game to play, so I decided to give it a shot. So I know nothing about this game at all. So I'm playing this going blind. Whoa, the view is great from here. From this height, I can see all of Relent. With scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira. Yeah, you're probably right about that. What's wrong? You look a little pale. I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped onto the roof, I just started feeling a little woozy. Are you going to be okay? Yeah, I think I'll be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself? But... Broadening one's knowledge string a little like this is all a part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest, then you can tell me about it later, alright? Yeah. Did I hear Persona? Yes, you did. It has its charms, I'm sure. Bonus points for getting immersed without any background knowledge. Yeah. So I feel like the dialogue is actually pretty good. Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll have a look around. But if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay? Sure. I guess we just talk to the people. Oh, hi there, Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling alright? Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right? You sure know your stuff. And that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mysteries of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands. The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order. Which means that you're not from the Liberal, right? No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Erebonia. You don't have to worry about that. Although I hate war with a passion, that hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire. You lost someone dear to you? Yeah, my mother. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring you any painful memories. It's okay, it happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family. Oh, so you mean that boy over there? Yeah, he's like a little brother. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. I wonder why I'm telling you all of this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others. It's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing? Neil? Ooh, the landscape. Oh man, the taste of a cigarette is wonderful. At least, I wasn't in the mood to come do a story in a rural place like Roland, but sometimes these types of places aren't so bad. If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all. No can do. This was a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now. When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for your next article? Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that case, the place that has my interest peaked is Bose. The Bose region? Did something happen there? A number of large burglaries have taken place one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has got a pair of wings. Wings? I see. An airship, right? What are they? Sky bandits or something? That seems to be the most logical conclusion. But there's also the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the Erebonia Empire. What? That's impossible. We're supposed to have peace treaty with them. Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure, which is why our job as reporter is to bring these things to light. And Dorothy. Oh, Estelle, this place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo quartz is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz? It's an ultra thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so that you can take a photograph by burning it with light. That's just what I expect from a camera woman, someone who knows the tools of the trade. That reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua? Well, he says he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of setting. Do you think he'll let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of the kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Aw, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right? I better not go off by myself. Ooh. Are you digesting this lore well? I am out of the loop, but it feels like a lot of name dropping. Yeah, like this is like the very first game and it drops you like a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm really invested in all this. Dr. Joshua? Are you still feeling sick, Joshua? No, I'm much better. I should be good to head back whenever everybody's ready. I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on anyway? I doubt it was a lack of oxygen in the tower because the rest of us are alright. Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights. I don't think so. Estelle, Joshua. Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am, and I got a lot of good ones too. Then it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, greenhorns, lead the way. I'm counting on you, children. We're back to town, yay! Thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first time I've ever been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased or bitten, or I don't know how to begin to express my appreciation. You don't need to thank us, it's our duty as bracers. I think you'd be better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time you go off to investigate some ruins. My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try and save up a bit though. Well, have a wonderful day and I hope we can all meet again. I think it's about time we say goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me just say thank you to the both of you. That's what I like to call raw skill. Now don't get all cocky on me. The braces I know would make you two look like little fledglings not ready to leave the nest. You're going to need to work harder. I'll try to remember that. So, are the two of you headed back to the company soon? Nah, we're going to spend a day or so relaxing here in Woland. I need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such. I'll head over to the Orbital Factory and get those photographs developed. Take it easy, you two. I guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad. They were much tougher than I thought they'd be. I agree with you there. I feel like I have a greater awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice. There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. I guess like we've got a long road ahead of us if you want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guild? That sounds like a good idea. Oh, before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well? Thanks for asking, but I'm feeling a lot better. Yay! We finished! Of course, there's still some more stuff in the tower, but I got through the main objective, which is good. Let's head to the guild. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? Oh, here it is. There we go. We're back! Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Shira, what are you doing here? This is a rare occasion. You're usually out and about. I just finished the jobs I took over from your father, and I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too, huh? Somehow or other, I guess. I heard from Aina that you guys aren't doing so too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train the two of you amounted to something. We're grateful too. Well, I guess we'll report in as well then. Go ahead, let's hear what you've got. Reported by escorting the reporters. Ooh, yay! Junior Bracer 7th class, yay! Eagle Eye Quartz as a perk. Ooh. Good work, you two. How about you, Shirza? Don't think they've done a fine job? Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job, but you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassius so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know, I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag. Well, that won't be a problem since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters. It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. Alright, it's time for my reward. I'm going to drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well? We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourself? Oh, so what you're saying is that you're turning down my invitation. You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public. Agreed, it's pretty embarrassing. Charizard, just where do you think you're going to take these underage kids? Come on, the alcohol is what makes things entertaining. But if you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yep. Instead, I'll just have Joshua make up for your absence. Why me? Shira? Now hold on a minute. Joshua, you look like you'll make a fine companion. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help you break in. Break me in? Alright, you pervert, Joshua. Why are you drooling like that? It's not what you think. We've got a major problem. Oh, who's that? Oh, huh? Mayor Claus? Estelle? Joshua, it's your am I glad to see you? Saved by the Bell. What's wrong, sir, and why are you in such a hurry? This is terrible. My home. Disaster. It's gone. What? Alright, calm down, Mayor Claus. Take a deep breath and let it out. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out. What? Did they take the septium that we delivered him? In that safe? That's not being calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak with Father Divine about, so I was over at the chapel, and when I came home, it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door, so I looked around and the rooms were in a state of great disarray. Wait, what about your wife and Lita? Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic room. That's a relief to hear. It's lucky that no one came to anyone. Oh, no harm. It won't get us anywhere just sitting around here, so could you take us to the crime scene, Mayor Claus? Absolutely, I appreciate your cooperation. Wait for me, I'm going too. Good idea, we may be able to be of some help. Well, if you insist. I know, we'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, just toss it on Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he's just relaxing at the bar anyway. Yes, I'll do that, and everyone be careful. Oh, they did take the crystal from the septium from the safe. Whoa, this place is an absolute mess. Crooks really tore through here. Look at the safe. The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. I'm really sorry, especially after having you go to all the trouble to bring it here. It's not you who should be apologizing, it's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house? The other rooms, for the most part, appear to have been left untouched. They're about as messy as the attic room in which my wife and Lita were locked up in. Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is, I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we're up to the task? Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover the most ground, no? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Proceed carefully and deliberately. Alright, Mayor Claus, how about we talk in the parlor? Sure, now where to begin? Ooh. An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach. How about we start from this room? And let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, they did take the crystal. The little septium. The gift that we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks are not gonna get away with this. It doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or... Could they really have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine that it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. My best guess is that they figure out the combination using a much simpler means. What do you mean by simpler means? Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. A powder like that would have absorptive properties, and due to its fineness, it would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. That would be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Now wait a minute, wouldn't they still not know the order in which the buttons were pressed? That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingerprints increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order starting from the least luminescent. It might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. That makes sense, Joshua. Are you a genius or something? That's just basic knowledge. Anyway, let's check out the buttons. Just as I thought, powder was used. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that this safe was opened during the same method I just explained. Oh, right. Now, the big question is who dusted the buttons with that powder? We know it would have to at least be someone who visited the residence. Right, now figuring out who that is, that's going to be the tricky part. There's this pot. This pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside. It looked like it only tipped over after being hit by something with force. So I think they went through the window. Books. It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this. It looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. The criminals either had no idea about the value of the books, or they just here to trash the place. It's just like the mayor... Okay. It's the same thing. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. It looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. It seems kind of senseless to have done all of this. Maybe. There are several documents inside the drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed. These seem to be documents regarding Roland's city government. The fact that these are as they are suggests that there were no political aim involved. Interesting. Check outside. Look, there are some marks on this railing. You're right, and they're fresh too. It looks like something metal dug into the wood. So they came through the window. Okay, let's go through each of their rooms. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? That means this wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in the group? I probably guessed about 3 or 4. Well, that reminds me, one of them was short. It might have been even been a girl. Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us. Is there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about any specific features. That reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel and there were just the 2 of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Well, we figured that they went through the window. Oops. And they probably predicted that she locked up the front door. I think since we're showing the kitchen. Talk to... Alright, Devik, it seems like a little too quick on me. How about looking around a little more carefully? I'm sure there's something you missed. Okay. So... They said that the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? It doesn't look like the door's been broken either. The lock has been broken either, which means they got in another way. Just through that window. I think that's it, huh? No? Still more? What about... Can I talk to Mr. Claus? This is what things looked like when I came home. I didn't get a glimpse of the criminals either. Okay, so nobody knows what the criminals look like. All I know is that good door. Oops. There's a leaf. Oh, what's this? Surveillance leaf. Would you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. You're sharp, Stub. This is the place where the residents were locked up. It was probably dropped by one of those criminals as they were locking everybody up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Yup. Right, yeah, we explored everything here. Stock station. I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you two? Did you find something? Yep, we found lots of new evidence. Alright, then let's check the details one by one and see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? Something I saw, the septium in the safe. How many of them were there? There was a group of 3 or 4. Where did they get into the house from? They were did from the 2nd floor. Point blank, what is the portrait of those thought to have committed the crime? A travel. Citizens from coming through the day, rhythms of the cross, something. The traveler who visited recently, because of the leaf. Wow, you did a good job investigating. It looks like we'll be able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Claus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study? When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. That reporter from the magazine company was one. Oh, so those 2 came to visit you too, huh? But at the time of the crime, they were with us at the Esmeralda's Tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects. I see. So Mayor Claus, were there any others? Other than that, there was only Josetta. Ooh, but let's not kid ourselves here. I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school in uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was the modest and courteous. Right, Joshua? I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time, when the mayor put the septum into the safe, the girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's, eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusion evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student. You must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl for a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she could be staying at the hotel. But she said something about taking off from Merlin sometime today. Well, it looks like we're going to have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right. Understood. Oh! We get Sharon on our party! Yay! We get to play as her! Oh god! Yay! So now I have a party of 3 now. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Okay, let's talk to the owner. Estelle, Joshua, and Amy Stratton. It's something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josetta? She's a student from the Royal Academy who should be staying here. Of course I remember her, but she even checked out just a moment ago. Shoot, we're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like a bad girl. Okay. Gotta head off now. Good luck. Okay, bye, Last Night. Thank you for stopping by. Let's head to the land. Right. Airline's late. I wonder what's going on. The airline should be coming from but still hasn't arrived. Appears to receive the incoming ship, but... Oh, so the train is late. Let's talk to... Oh yeah, we're supposed to... But please excuse the delay. The airliner should be arriving any time now, so please be patient. Yo, Alan, it's us, if you hadn't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, it's yours too. Cute ideals from the Feast of the Eyes. So, what's up? You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? A girl in a school uniform? A school uniform from where? From the Genis Royal Academy. Oh, baby, those uniforms are so hot. The contrast of those neatly pleated white skirts and navy blue socks. Oh yes, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniforms look like though. Oh my god. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's internal struggle. Back on topic here. So you didn't see a girl in a Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month, and believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least that she hasn't come here. Which means that she came to Roland along the roads without using an airliner. This complicates things. Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle? Oh, yes, the leaf. Estelle pulls out the service leaf found in the attic. I almost forgot that we found this. Could this be some sort of clue? Oh right, we did find that. Sierra, do you know of any places nearby where Servius trees grow? Servius trees, huh? I'm pretty certain they grow in Mistwald south of Roulette. Mistwald, that's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Roulette, right? Seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Roulette South Gate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck. Oh. Now we go south. Oh wait up, you're running like a crazed lunatic. Who can just walk at a time like this? Uh-oh. Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes. What are the two of you up to? Really? You kids again, huh? Actually, we've got to get to Abode ASAP. But the airline is not even here yet. I know, that's why we're heading there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance that we can't cover by ourselves. Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something? Yeah, and the mud of all scoops, too. No time to talk. We've got to make it there today. I wonder if he's going to be alright. See you later, Estelle. Joshua. Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friend of yours? Those were the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. Probably about the burglary incident. Yeah. Okay, heading to Mistwald. Past this gate. No, okay. Surprise attack. Wait, what level is she? Huh? She has 440 health. Oh, she's a higher level than us. Well, that makes sense. I think this way. Trying to avoid fighting the monsters here. Nope, that's not where. Go more this way. Oops. Preemptive attack. Okay, here we go. I remember this area being difficult. So this is Mistwald, huh? Can you tell us anything, Shira? Someone came through here, alright. From what I can see, a number of people passed through here not long ago. I'd wager we're on the right track. How can you be so sure? Because tracking fugitives is an essential skill for bracers. Anyway, let's check the woods. Be sure to keep your voices low. Roger that. Understood. Okay. Whee! Bugs. She got poisoned. Oh no! Luckily the poison doesn't stay. Oh, there's like a tornado kind of thing. Oh. That makes it sleepy. I don't know. Let's go here. Let's see. Oh, that's a plant. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's head to this one first. Ah! That is terrifying. Bear claw. Okay. Found a bear claw. Run, run, run. Look up here. So kind of explore and see if there's anything. I also have some pretty flowers. Oh, another bear claw. Nice, nice, nice. Those plants move too. Okay, that takes us up. Let me explore down here a bit. While trying to avoid. No! Ay, ay, ay. Oh, we're in the right. Oh. I kind of had a feeling that she would be suspicious when we first saw. Man, that was too easy. And to think that something as exquisite as this fell into my hands with almost no effort. Wait till Dawn and Kyle hear about this. You surprised me, that's for sure. The way you pulled off that act wearing that school uniform was simply outstanding. Just what you expect from the mademoiselle of an ex-aristocratic family. Yeah, but what's in the past is in the past. But it certainly doesn't hurt that in this outfit I can deceive almost anyone. That gullible mayor and dim-witted bracer girl. Idiots. The whole lot of them. What was that? Calm down, let's see what else they have to say. You expect me just to sit there and listen to them? It's fine, but I'm not happy about this. I gotta listen to them. Fine, but I'm not happy about this. Yeah, but that girl seemed pretty tough. I mean, she took care of all those monsters that appeared in the mine. The mine? Oh, so you're the one who screwed up their job. If you had just done it like you were supposed to, I wouldn't have had to put on a monkey show to get this thing. My apologies. Forget it. All's well that ends well. At any rate, those two kids being braces was an absolute joke. Especially that brainless bimbo. She honestly believed that we could be friends. What a freaking moron. I had to try so hard just to keep from laughing. How stupid can she be? Now that is rich. Ha! It's just so absurd. What's so funny? It's you guys. Yep, it's the brainless bimbo and her absolute joke of a bracer partner. And this absolutely won't come as a surprise, but we're going to beat you up now. What? Bracers? How did they find? You did a fine job stealing that septum from the mayor's residence, but it looks like you were a little careless in the end. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with breaking and entering vandalism and burglary. It would be in your best interest not to resist, but I'm sure Estelle is hoping you will. This doesn't look good. Well, what are you supposed to do now, Josetta? How about you quit quacking your boots for starters? These bracers are nothing more than a ragtag group of kids. I think it's time we showed them as the real strength of the Capua family. Or are you going to be calling us kids, you brat? I've had it up to here and I'm going to do something about it right now. That's my line. Alright boys, get 'em. Roger that, my pleasure, understood. Oh! What was that? Well, first off, I'm gonna revive her first. And then we're gonna do our S break. Okay, I think... Okay. Ooh, shit. Okay, we're gonna definitely deal with Josetta first. With the amount of HP she has. Strength 75. Great, what just when I... Okay, let's see what she can use. Sylphium, Firebolt, or Airstream. Ooh, okay. Well, these are tough. Cover some HP. Eee, oh my goodness. I'm scared of this. Oh, she healed? No, eat. Hmm. What? There's some slashing. Ooh. Ooh, wow. Oh, I had a feeling. Oh, yeah, I had a feeling that she would. Okay. Well, I guess what I can do is that. Let me just heal part on myself. I would heal Estelle, but I feel like. I need to go faster. Speed is up, which is perfect. Oh my god.
Not now.
Oh, that's bad. Ooh. Do Tear and heal her up. scared. Ooh, it missed. Perfect. Okay. Let's heal ourselves. And then do this on them. That should take care of them now. Okay, perfect. Because I have a feeling that she would attack us. I'm kind of scared. Yep, I had a feeling. Let's get an item. Let's revive. Oh, I can't do it within range. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a range I have to do. Let's see. We'll do Sylvan Guard. Oh, and I'm poisoned too. Ah! Okay, I had a feeling that would happen. Ooh.
Someone's been naughty.
Whoa. Okay, let's kind of move. Whoa. That was her ult. Wow. Well, it is a whip. Okay, let's do...
We're good to go.
I wish there was like a skill that you can just use to revive the character. Let's move. Let's move over here. Trying to use parts. Okay. Do morale.
Come on.
And that's not even enough. Three? That's not good.
Take that!
Ooh, miss. Nice. Ooh, finally, yes.
That's it for me.
Thank God.
Are we done already?
I did it! Ooh, that was a lot of experience too. How in the world? You had enough yet? That's what you get for taking bracers lightly. And we'll be taking this back if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Cover Septium Crystal. Hey, that Septium belongs to me! No, not to you, to the people of Roland, that's who. The sheer nerve you have to say something like that is astounding. Now that we got the crystal back, how about we move on to convention time? That's an interesting name you mentioned. The Kepler family, was it? Me and my big mouth. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. So you want to be a tough egg to crack to you? I don't mind at all, in fact. I like them that way. Ooh, yeah. What are you trying to do? That's a dangerous thing to be swinging around like that. Well, if you can't answer with your mouth, then maybe your body can answer instead. Don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. Eek! Get away from me, you crazy witch! I think Cher's enjoying this. Let's just sit back and enjoy the show. Look out, Shira! An orbital gun? Are you alright, Shira? I'm fine, forget about me, look at that. Whoa. An airship? Looks like the tables are turned in our favor now, aren't they? Are you okay, Josetta? Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Um... Oh, never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand. No can do. Our push to a Roland region has been put on hold. Something big came up in the Boza region while you were away. What's that supposed to mean? I don't have any time to explain. Hurry and hop on or I'll have you to leave you behind. Crap. Just where do you think you're going? We'll pick this up another day and don't think you won either. Payback's gonna be a beast. I'm sure we're expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. It looks like they caught us all off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right now, I'm so frustrated I don't even know what to think. Well, on the bright side, we did get the Septium Crystal back. Switching gears, that group sure looked to me like a bunch of sky bandits. Yes, they certainly seem of that variety. It also sounds like they've made the Boas region their base of operations as well. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way to the rural place like Roland. I couldn't care less if they're sky bandits or brigands. The next time I see that scruffy lion trick of a tomboy, I'm going to thwack bam kapow her. What's thwack bam kapow supposed to mean? Thus, the stepping crystal stolen from the mayor's residence was safely recovered. After returning it to the mayor, Estelle and the others returned to the guild to report the details of the incident. Ooh, and we're back. It looks like you've had a rough day. Who thought that the Sky Bandits would appear? I don't blame you for letting them escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius. It's not your fault, Shira. I let my emotions get the best of me and I was careless as well. No, you guys did a great job. Your on-site investigation of the mayor's residence was flawless too. Don't you think you should recommend them, Aina? Yes, I was thinking the same thing as well. Recommend? What do you mean? Hold your horses. First comes the payment for a job well done. Ooh, earned rank 7th class. Ooh, nice. This is for you both and take this as well. Recommendation. This is... As of now, you are both junior bracers and Otherwoods bracers in training. In order to become senior bracers, you'll need to receive recommendations from all regional branches in the kingdom. This is your recommendation from the Roulette branch. Is it really okay for us to have this? I had heard that in order to become a full-fledged bracer, we need to achieve something fairly noteworthy. I think in light of the jobs performed in your father's stead and your great showing here, your achievements are sufficient. However, those achievements are only for your work here in Roulette. You'll need to receive recommendations from the other regional branches after achieving your success there as well. Bose, Ron, Zias, and finally a Grand Cell. You still got a long road ahead of you. Even so, I'm really happy. It was worth all the hard work. Now that we've come this far, don't you think we should visit the other regions too, Joshua? I figured you'd say as much. I agree with you, but we can't decide this all by ourselves. We should discuss it with our dad when he gets back home. When he gets home. Right. Uh-oh. Oh. That's the telephone, right? Hello, this is the Bracer Guild's Roulette branch in the Liberal Kingdom. Ah, it's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? That's terrible. I wonder if something happened. It looks that way to me. Yes, that's right. He left on business the other day. What? I apologize, but this is a little difficult to believe. Understood. I'll pass on the news to his family. They'll be fine. They're bracers too. Yes, and if you hear anything else, please let me know. What's wrong, Aina? It's unusual for you to be surprised like that. Who was calling? The Bose branch. Something terrible has happened. Their airliner has disappeared over the Bose region. What? How's that possible? I don't know any of the details, but the Royal Army is currently conducting a wide-scale search. Due to this event, all other flights have been postponed. Well, that explains the backup at the landing port. And Aina, Estelle, Joshua, please brace yourselves. Your father, Cassius, was aboard the airline which went missing. What? Impossible. There's got to be some kind of mistake. It seems his name was on the passenger list. Liberal Bracer Guild, Roland Brandt, Senior Bracer, Cassius Bright, 45. Ooh. And then that was the end of the prologue. Oh my god. We finished the prologue. Ooh. Ooh, and I got achievement too. Okay, we're gonna definitely save. Overwrite. Ooh. Estelle, are you in there? Joshua, dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken and onion soup, Grand Team. That sounds so good. I'll come down later, so why don't you two go on ahead and eat? Alright. Make sure to come down before your food gets cold. The Wheel of Fortune card again. Something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. Where's Estelle? She said to go ahead and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite. I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would. It's not surprising she doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing as how close she is with her father. I agree. So what do you think about all of this, Shira? Is it an accident or an incident? Sorry. To be honest, I couldn't say either. Your dad is a top-class bracer when it comes to crisis management. He's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner along with your father has gone missing. In other words, what you're trying to say is that things that shouldn't have happened, right? Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer. What? Estelle, are you okay? I'm so hungry, I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks so good. Bon appetit! Aren't you two have any? This is great. The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Joshua. Well, thanks. Come on, Shira. Don't you just sit there too. Do you want to drink some of my dad's brandy from this secret stash? I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Stein Rose that's about 20 years old in there. Did you say Stein Rose? And 20 years old too? Shira, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Estelle. I'm going to have to pass this time. Oh, I skipped the dialogue. Oh, that's okay. I think it was something about her. What was she doing in your room? You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper. Oh, right. I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding me of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers. Underwear? Oh, and a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone, so I figure as long as we're prepared, we'll have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is... you intend to head to Bose to find your father? Well, duh, that's a no-brainer. And while I can't imagine anything bad happened to him despite this horrible luck, waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm gonna check things out for myself. You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but... You're so rude, Joshua. But you're coming along too, right? Of course. However, it looks like all airliner flights have been cancelled until the army finishes their search. It seems like the only way to Bose is on foot. Well, walk to Bose, huh? I wonder how long that's gonna take. For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if there's the route you're taking, that makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come with us? But aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm going to talk to Aina and have her pass my jobs at the guild to another member. Shira, we really appreciate this, Shira. You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this up to a bunch of newbies. Hate to say it, but you're probably right. Oh well, since Shira's along for the ride, I do feel a bit more confident. We appreciate you coming with us. Myself as well. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Aina. Ooh, chapter 1, Disappearance of the Linden. Ooh. I understand the situation now. To be frank though, with Shinra taking off after Cassius, I'm going to be really short-handed. But since this involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, Aina. Make sure you make good use of Ridge while we're gone. He should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry, if things get too hectic, I'll ask for help from the Gransel branch. By the way, Shinra, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk with you about the job you were going to do. Sure, no problem. Estelle, Joshua, could I have you two wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute. Understood. Shira, if we're going to be waiting, would you mind if we did it out in... If we did it out in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, then let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself. Got it. Come on, Joshua. Sure. Partnership with the liberal royal family stepped into retirement. Destroyed during the 100 Years' War when Roulette was bombarded by the European Empire. Rebuilt with the cooperations of the citizens of Roulette. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think, they sure did a super job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of Roulette's people from this. Estelle? Joshua, what do you think about going up with me and waiting until Cher shows up? You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, come on. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey look, Joshua, we can see the house from here. You're right, I can see the roof. But do you want to tell me what's going on since you're always avoiding coming up here? I was under the impression that you didn't like this place. I like this place, but I just can't casually come up here. But because this is the place where my mom died. What? "10 years ago, during the war, when the Imperial army surrounded Roulette, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try to get to the citizens to surrender. This was at the time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free, after the war ended and this place has been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just, when I come here, a part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus, I felt that I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. Still. But today's okay, right? Relying on her just this once? Asking her to bring Dad home safe? Asking her to protect him? Of course it is. And don't worry, Dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. And if he happens to be in a bit of a trouble, then you can come to his rescue. Just like your mother did for you, and you can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help you too. Joshua. I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you always got on mine. You always got mine. So. Huh? Joshua, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly. What do you mean? If I were any other girl, I would totally have misinterpreted your intentions just now. You're seriously the type who's going to have some problems with romantic relationships in the future. I'm already starting to get worried. Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why do you have to be like that when someone's genuinely worried about you? Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now. I guess as long as I get some kind of things, it's worth looking like a complete fool. But you are unbelievable. Don't be so mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Shira's waiting for us. You're probably right. Mom, I finally realized why I wanted to become a bracer. It's so I could become strong and protect others just like you. So please watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad home safely and hope safe again. Ah, the two of you have such a cute scene going on up there. Why, my cheeks even feel a bit hot just thinking about it. What's that supposed to mean? You're spying on us? Give me some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check the time. I sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view. Come on. What are you trying to say, Shira? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of wine. Let's not get into that. What's with the sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked for her to watch over Dad. I see. Then I guess it looks like you're all set. You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. I think you may be giving her a little too much credit. Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Shira? Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in a trope at that time. A trope? Yeah, a trope in a traveling circus. Shira was a dancer. Oh, that explains a lot. Although it was a long time ago, we first met when she came to Relent with the circus. 12 years ago to be exact. I was 11 and Estelle was 4. And because of that chance encounter, when I became a bracer, I trained under your father. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when I get a chance. Are you about ready to head out for Bose? With airliner flights canceled, we'll just have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way, by foot. First, we'll need to make our way to Verton Bridge Checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region. The Vern region is located at the west end of the Milch Main Road. It looks like we're all set, so let's go. Ooh, okay then. That was a lot. That was a lot to take in. And I didn't expect that we will finish the prologue today. I'll finish it tomorrow. But yeah, oh my god. We learned a lot. We finished a prologue. And we learned about Estelle's past. And a little bit of Shira's too. I didn't know that she was in a troop, which makes sense because of her outfit. But yeah, oh my goodness. And then we have Shira in the party too. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Now I can play as the party of 3. Yippee! What level is she? Oh, she's level 12. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. Well, definitely I will be grinding just to make sure that I get enough so I can open up more slots and spells as well. So I definitely will be leveling up these two as well. But let me go ahead and just save just in case. We're gonna go ahead. We'll make under this one. So then I have this as a backup here. But yeah. Okay. So this is all the time that I have for today. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I gotta go. I have something I have to do. But yeah, I'm just going to get end stream here. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.